As women, our bodies are a literal code reading device that transmits all the energy around us into physical signals. So your neck pain, bloating, knee pain, headache, it's not random. Hello dear, my name is Daria and I welcome you to this channel. Today we're going to talk about the true reasons behind your neck, back, knee pain, bloating, gas issues, anything. The real reason behind it, plus what you can do about it. How can you pick up on the signals that your body is trying to send to you and translate it into your life so you feel amazing, at peace and blissful in your body. And if you do enjoy self-discovery, yoga, astrology and chakrology, then make sure to subscribe to the channel to not miss any of the new videos. Let's go. I want to start out by talking about real stories because I have been that case who would used to travel and then I wouldn't go to the bathroom for maybe up till 10 days. I think that was my maximum, and that's when I knew it was definitely not normal. And then whatever I eat, my stomach is very sensitive around. If something is too much processed, then that's it. I'm having whole pain in my stomach, cramps and bloating. And that's how I started diving deeper into the Chinese medicine, chakrology and physiology, as well as understanding female cycle and combining this all together and understanding the true reasons behind the pain, because pain is literally a signal. Like when something happens in your body, then for the nerve endings, the signal travels into your brain. There it decides what we should do about it, and then it sends a signal back so that you feel pain in that specific area. That's it. Pain is just a signal. It's nothing more than that. Therefore, when we do receive signals, like, when you see an angel number, or it's like the red light is working and the green light is working, we don't ignore them. So why did we decide that we shall ignore our body signals? Yet when I talk to many women, they do experience like knee pain, experience back pain, neck pain, stomach like pains and indigestion. Yet they say, oh yeah, it just happens, it's all the time like this, it's normal. I'm like, sweetheart, it's not normal. So let's educate ourselves about our bodies. And I'm gonna start off by naming different types of common pain that we're gonna work through today. And I'm gonna explain what is your body trying to communicate to you and what you can do about it in a grounded, peaceful way, so that you don't cycle your whole life around it, but you still can continue doing your routines, your work, studies, whatever it is, yet being gentle to your body and doing what it wants. We're gonna go toe to head. Have you ever noticed when you get scared that your knees start to tremble, or that your walk becomes less confident and your legs are getting tiny bit shaky, or maybe even a lot of shaking is happening down there? So legs are connected to our root chakra, which is believed to be our center of security and safety. Its ruling color is red, so it's all about vitality. It's our connection to the earth, where we get our energy, especially as women. We get a lot of energy from the Mother Earth. And when knees are hurting, it literally is screaming about lack of foundation. Body saying that, hey, I don't feel secure doing this, or I just don't feel secure. I don't feel safe. I feel like I would like to stay in place. We need to stay still. It's also like asking yourself, what is this pain limiting me from? What is it preventing me from? What is it safeguarding me from? Why is it appearing? It can be a signal of like actual intuition, or it can be trauma that's stored inside your body that doesn't allow you to move forward. It's also important to differentiate. But it is linked to all of these areas. So the security, safety, also nourishment, how safe your body feels in moving into this world. And again, it can be either trauma or just a pattern that we learned, and we can work through it, or we can also make a boundary there and say, hey, I'm taking it easier on my finances today or something. And typical ways to work through it, like many notice this when it comes to fitness, that your knees are hurting or they're not so flexible, and yoga as well. And in those moments, your knees are telling you, hey, this is my boundary. Let's stop right there. So you do stop and acknowledge it. Then very helpful is to actually journal about your pain and say, what is my body trying to communicate to me? What is this pain saving me from? What is it preventing me from? And work out for yourself in your unique case. Also, you can typically relate left side to the receiving and emotional side. So it might be more emotional security that you're lacking. Maybe it's there, but you need to focus on, like, maybe even do like a review of what kind of assets you have, what kind of income streams you have. Do your budget reviews, see how your living situation is. Do you feel emotionally secure with your partner or not? And the right side is more practical, so it could be actually physically about fears of moving forward or not feeling safe and secure or in your financial situation or home life. Yeah, that's the key things that you can do about it. So moving on, tiny bit up, we have your lower back. And oh my god, it's so tightly related to hips. So hip pain and lower back pain typically come as one in women. And funnily enough, I learned that thanks to the fact that we have a lot of estrogen, 1 in 3 or 2 in, I think 1 in 3 women are basically prone to hip pain for the rest of their lives. There is nothing you can really do about it, but when you walk a lot in specific tempo, you will get hip pain because that's what females get. But at the same time, it's still linked to this emotional side because hips and lower back store our emotions. It is related to our sacral chakra. It's the second chakra, chakra of pleasure, sexual energy, reproduction, creativity, flow, all these beautiful, beautiful things. And as well as connection to others and our senses. And when we have pain there, this is showing that energy flow is blocked in that area. There are either some emotions that are preventing us from moving forward, or maybe they have been stuck, like working with your traumas would be very helpful there. Also carrying too big of a load, because let's be honest, many of us trying to achieve more than we even need, or we hustle, thinking that this is what's gonna make us feel secure and emotionally stable enough to be able to feel our emotions. But no, the truth is we just first feel our emotions and then move forward. So what I can really recommend there is, of course, like doing like stretches like yin yoga for your hips, and also really good thing is dancing. Like I'm talking about belly dancing, moving your pelvic floor, moving in circles, cat cow, and feeling really delicious about it, intentionally very delicious about it. Because your hips, the energy there, it stagnates a lot. There's a lot of heaviness there. So we want to move these hips freely and flow. So just even in the morning, taking 5 minutes just to like move your hips in slow circles, it will do so much benefit for your body. Same goes for lower back. And then I know you don't want to hear it, but also going to lower back pain, yes, you do need to stretch it and relax it, but you also need to strengthen it. That's the part that I learned the hard way. I had to go to physio for them and pay for it, for them to tell me that, yeah, you did sprain your L4 like disc, but you still need to strengthen it. So it's actually focusing on exercises that support your hips. So it's relaxing them plus building a stronger support so that your hips can support you, and you feel like your feminine energy is flowing, your money is easily coming into your life, you're feeling good about yourself, healthy self-esteem. It's all related there. So this one is a really big pain point around women, and this is because we carry a lot of energy there. And it's important that we get it moving, otherwise it gets stuck and blocked. Also, self-acceptance is a really important one there, because if we deny ourselves or our ancestry or our parents, family, men, anything, it's gonna manifest down there. Then the favorite pain of modern women: bloating, digestion, gases, anything like that. Digestion literally means digesting, and this includes digesting your own emotions, situations, traumas, energy, everything that's happening around you. And it's not only about processed foods. Of course, first level comes is how you eat, making sure you get your fibers in, you get your carbs and get your fats especially, and proteins. It's about balance. If you're gonna eat a bun with cheese and butter, like I do sometimes, and then beside that your stomach is hurting, well, it's just not a balanced meal, but it tastes good, right? So sometimes it's fine, it's a trade-off. But in general, it's not normal. And if your diet is fine, but you still are experiencing the symptoms, it's because you might be feeling overwhelmed. Overthinking is highly linked to it because you have so many thoughts that your body is failing to digest them. So instead, it's causing bloating, which is an inflammatory response. Or it might be causing diarrhea because it's just going to be like, let it all out. I can't handle this. Or constipation because you're not expressing, you're just feeling overwhelmed, overtight, uptight, and then your body cannot process it either. It's just the two sides of the same coin, basically, diarrhea and constipation. Funnily enough, very different, but same thing. And yeah, this is literally your body just saying that maybe we need to stop thinking so much because we're not being able to do this. Maybe we need to focus on digesting our emotions better. So here my favorite tips are journaling. And for me, it is a must to journal before sleep because otherwise I'm not getting any proper sleep. Digest your thoughts and emotions. Write down how did I feel today? What did I enjoy today? What am I grateful for today? What I would like to let go from today? And just reflect on these to help your body as well digest all of those things. Then also doing a bit of twists. Like in general, when you have more time, doing some twisting motions, very gentle ones, just to stimulate your digestion and your body to promote this release. And also massaging your belly in this clockwise motion, having your arms together. You can use some oil as well because our bodies like that a lot. I use shea butter with sesame oil and rose lavender extracts. It's homemade. And I just massage it into my belly in the evening or before food as well. Just letting my body know that it's time to digest, especially around the navel area. It's amazing. And it really does work. It's about helping your body to process all of those things. So if you are experiencing that, this is not normal, but it can happen. And there is a way to go around it. And also breath work. Please remember breath work because it really helps to process our emotions and feelings as well. Then we have the shoulder and neck pain. Yes, it might be starting from the fact that you're sitting like this all the time with your computers, or that you have weak back muscles, but at the same time, it can also be a sign of, hey, we're taking on too much responsibility. We don't it's a bit too much. So we're feeling weighted down by our own responsibility instead of feeling empowered with a proud heart for what we are doing. So the keys here are literally, of course, first of all, pay attention to your posture. Think of having a proud heart. So there's a string attached here, and you're having a proud heart moment because you're proud of what you're doing. And then also doing like audit of your responsibilities. What things do I feel responsible for? And then being honest, how important is that right now to me? Do I feel overwhelmed by it or empowered by it? And then working around it. Then also shaking your breasts and your shoulders like they did in the old ancient sacred dances. It really helps to release all of those shoulder and neck sensations, as well as lymphatic drainage. Also, you basically very gently pat your body here on the chest towards the heart. You do same on the armpit and then stimulate blood flow here, and same for the neck. You can also tap the back of the neck, and this is really going to help your body to release some of those emotions. And lastly, it's the inhale in for the belly and chest, and exhale out for the mouth. And just let go your shoulders, relax them, and get present. Now we have the jaw strain, like jaw tension. It's our fears of public speaking. It's very related to our throat chakra, which is chakra related to self-realization and communicating our experience to teach others in this world. Very intricate meaning, but the color is blue. And here we also have our eating muscles. So by clenching our jaw, we're literally preventing ourselves from speaking. It can sprout from childhood, where you were not allowed to speak out, from some insecurities, and it happens. So a lot of these limitations, limiting beliefs are stuck in our jaw about being inadequate, not being enough to speak up, and so on and so forth. So the key here actually is to possibly massage your jaw, like by yawning, or also doing circles with your mouth. Some really good exercises. Also massaging here a bit and there, and then also challenging yourself a bit. Find a space where you can say something that you typically would be scared to say. Maybe asking questions during a lecture, or asking questions during an important meeting when everyone's very serious, or talking about your feelings with your partner more, with your friends, sharing something on the internet, something that will make you speak in places where it used to feel scary. And of course, before you take a deep inhale in and exhale through the mouth to let your body know that you're safe, and then you do that. And then we have the eyes, and eye strain is something also I struggled a lot with. It's going to be also conjunctivitis, like anything that has to do with very dry eyes. It's things that you don't want to see. That's an experience of like trying not to see things in front of you, not accepting your life for what it is. So trying to not see the things you don't like. It's literally non-acceptance. And the goal here is to accept. Accept your life. Accept yourself as you are, your body. It's a playground that you came here to play with. And that's just how it is. And also it can be linked to intuition, to your third eye. And here it's about learning how to trust your inner guidance. For me, affirmations work really well, but also you can do eye exercises, you can research them online, but it's basically moving your eyes up and down in specific ways. I'm too lazy to do that, but I know it really does work when I do it. And also everyday writing. Today I accept this one thing about myself. Today I accepted that I am very too flexible to do yoga in a conventional way, so I need to be more mindful of my body. Or I have accepted the fact that I am indeed scared of talking about my feelings, and it's okay. I will work on that or leave it as it is. That's about that. And then lastly, the headache, head pain. It's basically overload of the brain. It's kinda, you can think of your brain inside your head getting tiny bit bigger, so it's getting inflamed, and it's hitting your skull, so it's sending so many pain signals because it's really confused. I could never truly pinpoint what was headache, because I would just be confused when it happens. So it manifests differently for everyone. Some people have even migraines, which is a very severe form of that, and that's kind of like this sauce button of the body, because it knows that if it does that, then you're gonna stop from whatever you were doing. You're gonna take rest. You will be forced to take rest. So their headache is literally telling you, hey, take rest. I can't do it right now. We need to take it easier. And if you are prone to severe headaches all the time, then also it just means that it's okay for you to do less than a an average businesswoman or whatever. It's okay if we all have different paces, and maybe you just need to rest more. Then you own it. And it's typically very, very fine to work on this in such way, but then also, again, journaling. What is this pain, headache trying to tell me? When does it appear? And literally giving yourself some rest. Also, doing some cold showers typically helps, I noticed, and drinking plenty of water. So, as you see, all of these little signals of our body, or big signals of our body, are literally communications. It's translation of the energy around us, inside of us, into some kind of physical equivalent, right? And by understanding these small things and keeping track of how you're feeling throughout the day, truly noticing whatever your body's trying to scream at you, and then incorporating it is going to create such a more smoother experience for you in life in general. Because then you get to feel grounded, at peace. You don't feel overwhelmed. You can just continue to function in a way that feels nourishing to you, and you can continue doing the things you love, feeling absolutely amazing, and creating your businesses, studying, working, creating a family, being a mother, or anything really, in a way that feels good. So I truly hope that you found this helpful, and you can also comment below what kind of pain you have been feeling lately for the past maybe years or weeks, and a fact that you learned today that is going to help you understand your body more and work with this pain, make it your friend. And then also make sure to subscribe and like so that we can continue to grow and talk more about actually useful things for females in this very busy modern world. And I hope to see you next time. Sending much, much love. Thank you for being here.